And he wanted to know if you wanted to buy his car.
I said, absolutely, that'd be great.
She crashed the car.
What difference does that make? The car is paid off. Let's understand something, sir. Does his face look stupid? Do you think they kept me around here 26 years because I'm stupid?
This is Judy Justice. Jeffrey Coley is suing his former friend, Melissa Zavala, and her daughter, Faith Gray, for breach of contract on a car loan.
Court come to order. All rise.
A seat, please.
Hello, Judge.
How are you, Kevin?
Case number 1159, Coley versus Zavala Gray.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're Miss Zavala,
Yes, Your Honor.
and this is your daughter.
Yes, she is.
I'm going to start with you. How do you know the plaintiff?
I had met him. I was having car trouble. My friend rented me an Airbnb because she didn't want to take me home. So he had been renting the same Airbnb, and that's how we met each other.
In what month and year was that?
Approximately June or July of 2020.
2020.
Yes, ma'am.
And at the time, you didn't have a car.
I had a vehicle, but it wasn't operating.
So you didn't have a car. Having a car that's not operating is like not having a car. And were you and Mr. Coley just friends, or did you have a more social relationship?
No, we were just strictly just friends.
Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And I assume that you told him about your car trouble.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what did Mr. Coley say to you?
I believe...
Look at me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I believe that he offered to rent a vehicle for me, and...
He said, I'll rent a car for you.
Yes, Your Honor.
It was very nice of him. How were you going to arrange to pay him for that?
Well, I had the money to pay for the rental.
So why would he have to rent it for you?
He gets like discounts and with his AAA, or he had some kind of promotional thing that it was going to be cheap.
What kind of promotional thing that you had that was going to be cheap, Mr. Coley?
No promotions at all. She didn't have credit, and she told me she was going to go rent it. She actually drove down or got a ride to the rental car place, and she called me from the counter and said, oh, need a credit card, they won't rent to me, come on down.
Does that sound more familiar?
Yeah, that was correct.
Does that sound more familiar?
Yes,
that you
Your
went
Honor.
there and they wouldn't rent you a car?
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't have a credit card yet.
And in what month was that?
Like July.
So shortly after you met him.
Yeah, oh yeah, immediately after I met him.
So now you called him from the rental car place. You had just met him and said they won't rent me a car because I have no credit card. And now you're at the rental car place. Where's your daughter?
At the time she was at school, she was still going to high school. She was nowhere.
Okay, so you're by yourself at the rental car place.
Yes, Your Honor.
And then what happened?
Jeff came and
He came to the rental car place.
Yeah, and we were gonna rent a Charger, but something had happened. He didn't have enough money in his bank or something like that. So he said I could use his vehicle. Then we went back to his place. We chit-chatted a little bit, and I believe it was the next day that he called and told me that he was gonna purchase another vehicle if I wanted to buy his car that he had now, which is the Altima I'm currently buying.
So he was going to get another car, and he wanted to know if you wanted to buy his car.
Yeah, he was really excited. He was looking...
Just a second. He wanted to know if you wanted to buy his car, and what did you say?
I said, absolutely, that'd be great. And he said, I know
Just a second. That's not exactly what you say in your answer, but continue. So he said, you want to buy my car. Great. Well, if you want to buy somebody's car, then you usually negotiate a price.
You're correct.
What price do you claim that you negotiated?
I believe it was around 50.
No, not around. When you buy a car, you negotiate a price. Ms. Zavala, how old are you?
40.
When you buy a car, you negotiate a price. Even my 18-year-old grandchild knows that.
Okay.
I like that car. How much is it? I want $4,000. I'll give you $3,000. How about $3,200? How about $3,700? Do you understand? You negotiate a price. You're a big girl. You have a grown-up daughter. So you want to buy my car. This is what you're telling me now. You said that would be great. And what do you do about the cost of the car?
He said he was going to give me time to get a deposit together and sell the car that wasn't working.
Did you come up with a price?
I thought it was $5,500.
What do you mean you thought it was $5,000?
That's what he told me. It's $5,500. I would be taking over payments.
$5,500 you were taking over payments.
Taking over the rest of his payments.
Just a second. So you knew his car was either leased or bought, and there was a loan on it.
Yeah, I just know that he told me, you're gonna pay me payments of this amount of money every month. And I said, no problem. He goes, get as much money you can together for a deposit, for a down payment on the car. And that's what I did. I didn't ask if he was still financing the car. I didn't ask any of those questions. He just gave me an amount of what he wanted every month.
Now, if I believe that part of the story, before you said, if I'm not mistaken, that it was $5,500, I believe she used the word, taking over his payments.
I would be
Yeah, I
taking
did
over
see
his
that.
payments.
I would be taking over his payments. Well, when you take over somebody's payments, it means that they owe money. Then you would say, unless you're a real fool, how much do you still owe on the car? You mean you never had that conversation with him?
I don't remember.
Then let's go a little further. So now in July, you have a car, his car.
Yes.
Did you sell your car?
Yes, I did.
What kind of a car was it that you sold?
A 98 Honda Civic.
Who did you sell it to?
A friend of mine's dad.
And how much did you get for it?
I got 700 and I gave him 600.
When did you sell it?
I don't remember the date. I have it in my evidence here, though.
Take a look.
March 2nd.
So March 2nd was the first time you gave him any money on the car. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I'm sorry. I read it wrong. It actually doesn't say the date here. He's the one that typed this up. It doesn't tell me a date. I believe it was like not even 2 weeks after I had gotten the.
That would be in July.
Yeah, it was still in July.
Well,
yeah.
when did you sell your other car?
Like a week or two after. So in July.
Making it up as she's going along. Let's understand something, sir. Does this face look stupid? You think they kept me around here 25 years, 26 years because I'm stupid? The document that you gave me says amount left to pay, $2,879.
Coley is accusing his former friend, Melissa Zavala, of not completing the payments on a car loan. Melissa says she's already paid more than the car is worth.
Okay, when did you get the $600?
A couple of weeks later. And I'm showing 540. It was pretty good at nickel and dime.
Just, that's your fault.
Yes.
If that's your fault, you're the seller.
Yes.
I don't know what your end game was, but that's your fault.
I was just
That's
being
your being nice. And
Well-
then if you're being nice and you're burdening me, then I get to be not nice. That you don't keep good records. Nickel here, $5 here, $10 there, and then you expect somebody with several degrees to make chicken salad out of what you've created, Mr. Coley. Do you understand? If you sell somebody your car and you're looking for a different end game, and I don't know what the different end game was, then if you sell somebody your car, you keep the records. July 27th, $600. August 5th, $150. Sale
Your Honor.
price is this much. Payments to be made.
That's
Do you understand?
exactly what I did. All this paper documents, yes.
Perfect. You had this car and there was a loan on it.
Yes.
Who was the lender?
Westlake Financial.
And how much was left on the car at the time that Miss Zavala started to drive it?
Approximately 4,200 and change.
Let's be clear. How much was left on it? $4,200?
4,279.
Okay. So first she gave you $600, right?
Correct.
And you have records of each of her payments.
Correct.
So you paid off your note.
No, the note has 22% interest. It's a bank note. I pay interest. So she's taken over payments until the bank note's paid, which is roughly 2 years. She knew it was 2 years. It says so 2 years on the document she signed.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
And
Just a second. I'd like to see the document she signed.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Miss Zavala, did you have insurance or did he pay the...
provided insurance.
So
It was
in
full
addition,
coverage.
just a second. So the payments that you made to him also included car insurance?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And this is dated 7/10/2020. Loan principal approximately $4127. You're supposed to make a down payment of $3,000 as agreed, which you didn't make. Monthly payments of $245, lesser forwards payments directly, that's you, to auto lender Westlake from July 20th, approximately 2 years or until the vehicle is paid off. Okay, if Leslie fails behind 45 days, she will surrender the vehicle back, which you did fall behind. You didn't pay the $245 in monthly payments all the time, so he came, took the car back. He came, he took the car once when your daughter was working, which is your counterclaim because it upset her. That's your counterclaim, right?
Yeah, he
Well,
humiliated her at work.
that's dismissed. Lessee is fully responsible for any damages. That's you. There were little damages. You had a little car accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a yes.
Yes.
Where was the damage?
It was on the side of the car, on the passenger side.
Did you have it fixed?
Yeah.
You had it fixed? Okay. Not insurance?
No.
You paid to have it
Yeah.
fixed? So I want to see what's left on the car.
I have the bank or the statement.
Well, then show it to me.
Yes, Your Honor. And here was the one for May. So I have today.
No, I just want,
No,
all I want, you have the car, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great. All I want to see is what's due on the car. Well, actually, there's nothing much past due. Your account is past due, amount due $603. But amount left to pay is $2,800, according to this.
It's forecasted with interest.
What is left on the car is $2,800. That would be with interest.
If it went a whole year,
If
yes.
it went a whole year.
But if it was cash today, or for example, it would be only the $22,000 or $2,100.
It would be what?
Whatever the balance says on the statement.
The balance that's left on the statement.
Yes. Oh,
You
it's a tiny box in the middle left, far left, under the payoff progress, it says. It's hard to see.
Amount left to pay $2,879.03.
Okay.
That's what it says is left,
Okay.
right?
Correct.
Okay. You signed this agreement?
May I look at it closer?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, I did sign that.
Very good. So what you agree to do is pay the car out. And if you want the car in your name, who has the title?
I do.
I'd like to see it.
Oh, the bank holds the title.
Yeah, but you have the title the bank with a lien holder.
Correct.
Correct. So that once a payment is made to the bank in the amount of $2,000 to Westlake, $2,879.03, as of November, the car is fully paid off. So you have the title.
No, the
They
car's
have
not
it.
paid off. I
No.
still have 1 year left with Westlake.
No. If the car is paid off today,
Sorry. My apologies.
$2,800, then the car is paid off. Then her contract with
balance.
you is fulfilled.
Partially, Miss Gray crashed the car and it was not fixed.
Just a second. I don't care.
Okay.
What difference does that make? She pays $2,800 today. It's going to be her car.
The car broke, didn't break. It needed maintenance, 100,000-mile car. She said roughly around December that she couldn't afford to do the maintenance. I said, I'll help you out because your daughter was...
Mr. Coley, let's understand something, sir. Does this face look stupid? You think they kept me around here 25 years, 26 years because I'm stupid? The document that you gave me, that you told me to look in the left-hand corner says amount left to pay.
That's correct. We've agreed.
$2,879.
Yes,
So
Your
if
Honor.
the company is paid,
The car is paid.
the
but
car
there's
is
two
paid
loans
for,
on the car. I'm
and then
trying-
her contract with you is fulfilled. She says, according to this, approximately 2 years or until the vehicle is paid off,
Correct.
at which time the vehicle title will be transferred to the lessee.
Correct.
Perfect. I just asked you what parts and labor not performed, 570.
I'm trying to explain. She refused to go the second day, so the parts I paid for went to waste.
Fricoli is accusing his former friend, Melissa Zavala, of not completing the payments on a car loan. Melissa says she's already paid more than the car is worth.
She says, according to this, approximately 2 years or until the vehicle is paid off,
Correct.
at which time the vehicle title will be transferred to the lessee.
Correct.
Perfect. I'm entering a judgment for $2,879. The check will be made payable directly to Westlake Finance.
But there's more
And with a
loans, Your
direction to the Department of Motor Vehicles, that the Department of Motor Vehicles is to issue a clean title in the name of Miss Zavala.
But, Your Honor, the damage is not fixed. She lied to you.
What difference does that make to you?
Because I can't. Oh, if those loans paid off, I understand they're keeping the car. There's different ways. But see.
No, that's my way. And
No,
there's
I mean,
my
she
way.
could
and
give the
that's
car back and
she's
I
not,
can sell it.
No,
or she can
she's
keep
not.
it. That's what I meant.
What I mean is,
That's what-
there's going to be a check cut to Westlake Finance.
I understand.
For $2,879.03 as of November, with a direction. So the loan is fully paid, prepaid, done. And then I'm going to issue an order to the Department of Motor Vehicles to issue a new title in Ms. Zavala's name, and her contract with you has been fulfilled according to her contract. You want to
Yes.
read it?
No, I understand, Your Honor. May I speak to the court, please?
About what?
Ms. Zavala called me in December and said, I would like to have you do some repairs and pay the car registration and get new tires and change the oil. And I said, whoa, 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 you own the car. It's not right for me to have to pay all your expenses. So she hasn't paid registration since December. The police,
Show me that. Show me
the
where that
police
is.
are-
Show me where that is in your complaint, sir. Show me where
Oh,
that.
they only
show
gave
me
us
that.
two lines to fill in the complaint
Show me.
only.
Show me where that is. There's not 2 lines. Show me where that is in your
The original
complaint.
court papers was 2 lines, yes.
Nowhere. The original court papers may have been 2 lines, but this is not 2
I believe it
lines.
mentions there's a loan, a repair loan in there, I believe.
Oh, well, just
I
show
don't
me.
have it in front
Show
of
me,
me.
please. I may not.
Yeah,
Show
there's
me.
a repair
Just
loan on there.
Just show me.
Okay.
Just make a circle.
that's
I
what I
may
was
have read it.
trying
I may have misread it. Just show me where it is.
On my auto loan and vehicle repair loan, yes. It's at the very, very bottom. Oh. As a result of Melissa's late payments, I incurred fees late on my credit report, and one from yesterday, there's 2 lates now, from a auto loan and a vehicle repair loan that she asked me to repair for her, and it killed my credit score. Let me give you the copy of the, just one more document to go with that. Let's see, here's the repairs. Sorry.
Mr. Coley, I want you to show me a paid bill for repairs on the car. Show me a paid bill for the repairs on the car that first, while it was in Ms. Zavala's possession. A paid repair bill, and then give me
Yes,
back a copy.
balance due 0. This is paid, Your Honor.
Okay, great. I'd like to take a look at it. Okay, this was in December
Correct.
of 20, total parts and labor not performed, $573. What is that?
What happens, Mrs. Zavala was difficult to work with, so
Just, I want to know what that means.
I
Total parts and labor not
it
performed.
means it took 2 trips to the auto mechanic. I'd made the first trip. During that trip, I went to Mrs. Zavala's residence, did her a favor, and picked up the car because she was watching a little child and couldn't get away. I dropped my day, what I was doing.
Just a second.
Took her.
I just asked you what parts and labor not performed, $573.
I'm trying to explain.
Nothing
The
was done
first
to the
day
car.
I went, they do half the work. So Zavala meets, the second day, I had to come back second day. So I said, Ms. Zavala, you go the second day. She refused to go the second day. So the parts I paid for went to waste. So
Listen, sir, I don't know what your thing is. $2,879.03. That is going to be paid directly to Westlake with an order from me that the car is to be put in her name. Goodbye. We're done here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is adjourned.
we love Judge Judy, obviously.
I'm very happy with the judge's decision.
Well, the defendant was slow in paying. She ruined my credit.
I didn't want it to end up like this. I have nothing against him, but I just felt after $7,000, I felt like I was being taken advantage of at that point, and I had to stop.
Well, it was $3,000 in damage.
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie, it wasn't my fault. I was going into the lane and I didn't see the car, so we just glided against each other.
It's not even close to fixed.
So she did get into an accident. She paid to have it fixed with her own money.
I'm a fair guy. I say, look, you're 3 months behind. I'm coming to get the car.
He towed the car. I didn't even know he towed it. He just took it.
We all learn a lot when we do things like this. But, a good deed and then multiple deeds, those don't get counted.
Too much drama.
It seemed to me that there was a sort of different end game that plaintiff was after, doing all those kind things, taking a car that he had already effectively sold to get repairs done and doing favors. And not sure, there's something off.
That's probably true, because if it doesn't make sense, it's usually not true. But there's something else there that just is so outrageous. That is when you have an original loan and you take it out and you really don't appreciate the fact that when you pay back that loan, even if it's in a relatively short period of time, you're paying back twice as much.
Sometimes even more.
Yeah. I think that you're probably better off getting a cheaper car, as long as it runs, to get you around, rather than obligating yourself for a high credit loan. I would rather own something and build up my cash so that I could buy something and not have to have a 25% interest loan, even though I know that that's what makes the world go round. It's what keeps people poor, rather than allowing you to move upwardly.
Alright, here's the reality of what just unfolded, and it's a classic example of how informal agreements can spiral into full blown legal chaos. At the core of this case, we had a verbal understanding that turned into a written agreement, but neither side handled it with the level of clarity and discipline required for something as serious as a financed vehicle. On one side, Jeffrey tried to help but mixed personal favors with financial obligations, which blurred the lines. On the other side, Melissa stepped into a payment agreement without fully understanding the loan structure, interest, or her total liability. That combination almost always ends in court. Now, the judge cut straight through the noise. She didn't entertain emotional arguments, side complaints, or what ifs. She focused on one thing: the contract. And that contract clearly stated, once the remaining balance is paid, the obligation is fulfilled and ownership transfers. That's why the ruling was precise: $2,879 paid directly to the lender, and the car becomes hers. Clean, simple, and legally sound. What's interesting here is how quickly things escalated because of poor documentation and unclear expectations. No proper tracking of payments, confusion about interest, and added favors like repairs and insurance, all of that weakened the plaintiff's position. In court, goodwill doesn't win cases, paperwork does. So here's the big question for you. If you were in Melissa's position, would you have entered this kind of deal without fully understanding the loan? Or if you were Jeffrey, would you mix friendship with finances like this? Cases like this are a reminder: never mix money and informal agreements without crystal clear terms. If this breakdown gave you a clearer perspective on how real courtroom decisions play out, drop your thoughts below. Who do you think handled this situation better? And for more intense real life courtroom drama explained in a way that actually makes sense, make sure you hit like, share this with someone who needs to see it, and subscribe so you don't miss what comes next.